here behind me. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I bought 4 paintings from TEMU, and each of the 4 paintings came to me in a Paint by Leidea boxes. I had never heard of the company. It was kind of a fluky thing. I had not heard of the company. I heard of the company, and then the boxes showed up, and I was like, this is weird. So then I was looking at the pictures, and I'm like, oh, these are the ones that I ordered from TEMU. This is kind of weird, but they were 3 different companies out of TEMU. And it's like, So, and I talked about this before. I did kind of go on TEMU to see if I could find the prints, that sort of thing. I didn't find them. Nobody, I don't. And I said, like I said before, I don't get into the politics of Paint by Denver. I'm not going there. That's a whole different avenue. So I went on Paint by Leidea because I'd been there, and so I went back on Paint by Leidea and I ordered a couple prints. So just because I wanted to see what I would get, and what I got was almost identical, very similar to what I received from TEMU. I mean, it was very, very similar product. So I really enjoyed doing my Amazon and TEMU footage where I have 2, of course their prints are almost identical. So I thought I would do something similar. So I've got 2 Paint by Leidea prints. One came from TEMU and one came directly from Paint by Leidea, and I will make sure that you guys know which came from where. One came from TEMU, and I'll make sure you know what the sub company is from TEMU and what the print looks like. And then I will show you which one came directly from Paint by Leidea and what that print looks like, and I'll show you which one that one looks like. I've started them, and I will show you some footage probably somewhere while I'm talking here. I am blown away by these. The canvases are different. Here I am. I don't have my. I wish I'm going to turn my other camera on. They're just. They're. I don't know how to explain it. I went on Paint by Leidea to see if I could. If she had. I assume it's a she. I don't know. If the company had information on what their canvases were made out of, and they did not. But the canvases they just have a different feel to them. It's just like when I was telling you about the Paintly canvas, where it was like almost like somebody had taken a paint by number and printed it on the wrong side. And it was softer, and the paint just went down smoother. It's like somebody at some point said, oh, I made a mistake and I printed it on the wrong side, and then somebody else came along and said, oh, well, we got these and we might as well give them to these people and let them paint on them, and the reviews came back and said they like it better. That sort of thing. It's like when a mistake turns out to be the best thing ever, that sort of thing, like a Post-it or something. That's that sort of story. I mean, I don't know if that's the story, but it just feels like that. But these canvases are different, and they just have a different feel to them. It's almost like it's not like a canvas material, and I don't know if it's maybe recycled material of some sort. I don't know, because the information wasn't out there. I imagine if I did more research, or maybe reached out to him and said, hey, you know, I have this YouTube channel. Can you tell me what your canvases are made out of? They might share that information. And then again, they may say it's copyrighted information or it's trademark information, and that we don't share that information. That, you know, maybe like a polyester, I don't know, polyester cotton blend. I don't know. I don't know my materials. I just don't. I don't. Maybe if I showed it to a seamstress or something like that, she'd be like, it's a blah, 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 blah. That sort of thing. I don't know. But painting on these is something different. And I have seen companies use this before, where they use a reddish print and like a reddish burgundy print for the lines and the paint by numbers. On theirs, it's almost as though as soon as your paint hits it, the number just kind of like disappears. And you can put the white on it, and it's I'm gonna say it's gone. It doesn't smear out. It's just, it covers extremely well. And I suspect, and I don't know this for a fact, and I've kind of watched it dry and that sort of thing, that there is matte and what do they call it? Matte and like a sheen paint in the paints. I don't know that for a fact either, but it looks like some of the paints have more of a shine to them than other paints, and depending on what section you're painting in. And I know that there's paint by numbers out there that have metallics in them and stuff like that. That was several years ago, and they kind of went, they came and went, that sort of thing. I know. But I'm very pleased with how they've turned out. Okay, so let's talk about what I received. On the one from TEMU, a couple of the paints were dried up, or not dried up, but a little dried. So I mixed some hand sanitizer in one and a little bit of paint conditioner in another one, and I think I'm going to be okay. They were just on that little bit of dry side. The one that came from Leidea, I had one that was a little dry, and I put a little bit of water in it and stirred it, and I think I'm going to be okay with it. The one that came directly from Leidea said I had 2 colors of one number, and I had one of the color and one oddball color. So that was different. And the one that came from Leidea, and I'll show some footage here in a minute that kind of shows what I've seen. On the little sheet that comes with it, the ones that came directly from Leidea didn't have the colors next to the numbers. So the one that's kind of like the oddball one out, I don't really know which one it really should match up to. It's just another like shade of pink. So I have an oddball number that the computer didn't match up to. So I'm supposed to have 2 of something, but I only have 1 of it. That sort of thing. So there you have it. So that's my story. So I have footage of me painting on both of them, and I will show you footage of me kind of doing the setup and kind of going through them, that sort of thing. I believe I have footage of me kind of figuring out, like I have the oddball paint thing. It's like, this is weird, that sort of thing. It happens. So I will run footage on both of them. So here you go. And I'll make sure you know which one's which. So here you go.
Hey, what up, girl? How you doing? I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that, but I've been thinking about you. And I've been wondering where you lay up. Where you at? So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Cinderella, yeah. I think I'll find your glass slipper, baby. Cinderella, yeah. I think you found your prince charming in me. I don't know much, but I do know that I'm feeling you. Hope that one day, maybe someday you'll be feeling me too. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Yeah. You must be magic, the way that you carry yourself. It's like you got this unspoken confidence, baby, you know it damn well. You get me fired up like holy, you hotter than hell. None can compete cause your presence is unparalleled. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be
Alright, so I hope you're enjoying watching that. So yeah, I just thought it would be kind of fun to do. I really enjoyed when I was doing the Amazon and TEMU, so I thought, okay, we'll do TEMU again, and then I'll do directly from the manufacturer of Paint by Leah, and then the TEMU that came in a Paint by Leah box. So there you have it. I know. So yeah. But I'm really enjoying painting with them. I mean, I really enjoying the experience. I did put gesso on both canvases. I started out painting and the brush skipped right away. And I was like, oh no. So I put the gesso on both canvases, let them dry. So both canvases have been treated. So I just wanted to put that out there. So there's that. Okay, so, alright, so I have some other things I need to do this evening. So what do I always tell you guys? Go out there. Be absolutely awesome. Do your thing, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.